Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Today we're breaking down the difference between a U.S. Attorney and the Attorney General. These titles get thrown around a lot in the news, and it's easy to get them mixed up. They both work for the Department of Justice, but their roles are fundamentally different in scope and scale. Let's start with the big one, the Attorney General. Think of the Attorney General as the nation's top lawyer and chief law enforcement officer. There is only one Attorney General for the entire United States. This person is a member of the President's Cabinet, appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate. The Attorney General is the head of the entire Department of Justice, or DOJ. Their job is about big-picture strategy. They set national law enforcement policies, advise the President on legal matters, and oversee all the different parts of the DOJ. This includes major federal agencies like the FBI, the DEA, and the Bureau of Prisons. You won't typically see the Attorney General in a courtroom arguing a case. They are more like the CEO of a massive legal and law enforcement organization, guiding the overall direction of justice in the country. Now, let's talk about U.S. attorneys. Unlike the Attorney General, there isn't just one. There are 94 U.S. attorneys, one for each of the 94 federal judicial districts across the country and its territories. Each U.S. attorney is the chief federal prosecutor for their specific geographic area. So, the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York is responsible for prosecuting federal crimes in Manhattan and the Bronx, while the U.S. attorney for the Central District of California handles cases in Los Angeles. These are the people who are actually on the front lines. Their offices, staffed by assistant U.S. attorneys, are the ones who go to court to prosecute federal crimes like drug trafficking, bank robbery, wire fraud, and terrorism. Just like the Attorney General, U.S. attorneys are also appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate, but their jurisdiction is local, not national. Here's a simple way to remember it. If the Department of Justice were a giant corporation, the Attorney General would be the CEO at the headquarters in Washington, D.C., setting the company-wide vision. The 94 U.S. attorneys would be the regional managers, running the branch offices in their specific cities and making sure the day-to-day work of prosecuting criminals gets done. The U.S. attorneys work for and report up to the Attorney General. And one last point of clarification to avoid confusion, each state also has its own Attorney General. That person is the top lawyer for the state government, dealing with state laws. The person we've been talking about, the U.S. Attorney General, is the head of the federal system. So, there's one federal Attorney General and 50 state Attorneys General, all with separate jobs. To quickly recap, one Attorney General, the boss of the whole DOJ, focused on national policy. And 94 U.S. attorneys, the top federal prosecutors in their local districts, handling cases on the ground. It's a classic hierarchy of national leadership versus regional implementation. We hope that clears things up. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this explanation helpful and want more simple breakdowns of complex topics, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next video. We'll see you next time.